Wagwan YouTube, it's your boy Clicked, and I'm back with another video for you guys. We're gonna be looking at FIFA again. This one a little different, not so friend oriented or anything like that. We're gonna be looking at Ultimate Team today. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Ultimate Team is almost separate from FIFA the game itself, like servers wise. So if you ever played it, you'd notice that there's a little bit of difference in like how the game moves or reacts, like certain little scripts. So I'm not gonna lie, there's something very rewarding about building your team together and bringing them to the top, right? Like not just using Manchester United, which is my favorite squad by the way, if you didn't know that, and winning the Prem. Like there's something special about taking a player that's a regular gold or getting an icon and putting them in your team, chemistry, all that stuff. It's just fun. So I've always liked that concept of FIFA, but lately, and when I say lately, I mean FIFA 22 back to FIFA 18 maybe, it has been trash. So they just dropped a deep dive trailer of Ultimate Team for FIFA 23. So we're just going to be looking at what they claim to have fixed, what they added, and what they removed, maybe, hopefully, a lot of stuff, because so many things were bad about FIFA 22 Ultimate Team. And we're just going to react to that and see what the future holds for us. Are we going to be pulling our hair out? Are we going to be, smashing the monitor? Stuff like that. So we'll see. As per usual, guys, if you're not clicked up, man, hit subscribe. Turn on post notifications, man. We're dropping videos every day. It's about to be litty. Drop a like, comment down below. Let me know what you think about Ultimate Team. Do you play it? Would you give it a try this year after this trailer? And we're just going to get right into it as usual, man.
Hello everyone, we're here with our Ultimate Team producers to give a special presentation on what's new to FUT in FIFA 23. All right, over to you, team.
Thanks, Derek. We are here with Richard and Aslan from the development team to talk about everything new in Ultimate Team. So Aslan, let's start with you. What are you most excited about in FIFA Ultimate Team this year?
Okay.
There's no question. It has
Moments.
to be FUT moments. It's our brand new mode. It's going to give players a new way to play, a new way to earn rewards.
Okay.
It's totally different from anything we've done before. It's going to be single player, fast, fun, bite-sized scenarios with a ton of variety. And
I'm listening.
Right
What am I getting
so
rewarded? What's the reward here?
Play certain scenarios with.
I find one of the biggest problems with FIFA is you can earn things like special cards and like again icons and player of the month, but the time, the effort, the assets that you would have to be putting up in an example like of cards and stuff like that, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, why am I going to give you my whole 90 rated squad for a 90 player that's still going to get chased down by a bronze defender and stripped of the ball? Like, it makes no sense. So that is what I want to see. What do I have to give in order to get some reward from this foundations thing here? Like, that's what matters to me.
5th minute.
You got it. So it's going to be short gameplay sessions.
Low key, I'm still amped about these free kicks.
10 minutes to go. But we'll also have crazier ones. Things like scoring a goal with your keeper without completing a single pass, without losing possession. We can do all kinds of fun stuff.
What?
It's just really different from our other
Scoring
modes.
with your
Does that mean
keeper
that
without
we can
losing the
create
ball?
magic and
What?
scenarios we've seen in real life over the
This
weekend?
game is so anti-football, bro. It makes no sense. What kind of stupidness are you encouraging? Scoring with your keeper without losing possession. So you're telling me to dribble up the whole field with my keeper? That's so dumb.
We're going to have a mix, right? So some moments will be inspired by real life, recreating that banger from the weekend, that goal from Son with a finesse shot from outside the box. But we'll also have more unique and creative ones that really just are very distinct and different from how you play.
What am I getting
FUT.
from
So
this?
There's going to be a lot of variety and a lot of fun ways to play in moments.
Now, what exactly do you get when you complete a moment?
Yeah, so when you're completing moments, I think the most important thing
Rewards.
is that you get to set your own difficulty level.
Okay.
So based off your difficulty level, we're going to give you stars as a reward. So stars are a brand new reward type to Ultimate Team this year. So you're going to be able to redeem them in the Moments Reward Gallery. You're going to always have new rewards for you to be looking out for and exchanging your stars for, but your stars will never go away. So it's up to you if you want to
Mbappe, yeah. We're not getting those ones. I don't know about you guys, man, but Hack Luck and me, we don't get along. I'm not gonna lie, I had a nice little run in FIFA 22 when it just started. I think they knew that I was like out here cussing the hell out of them. So they're like, all right, let's give this guy some, cool cards or whatever. That won't work or help his squad. But Mbappe. Who's gonna get? I will never be able. Like my luck will. Cross my fingers though. Hopefully this year's the year I get a Messi or Ronaldinho or Mbappe or Neymar out of a pack. But I never got. I never get that. I love how they advertise the game like that to draw you in. Like, oh, here's a possibility of you getting Mbappe. It's not gonna happen. Not for me at least.
Special.
So is it a system that comes in seasons for moments?
Yeah, so there's going to be a mix of content. We're going to have a lot that's going to be available right from launch, and then we're also going to have some seasonal content that's going to come and go. Some might be up for a few days.
I hate when they put these stupid jerseys and it's so
Now,
ugly.
This is really interesting because some people might come home, play FIFA, but they don't have enough time to play a full match. So this is like, yeah, like you said, bite-sized.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite parts about it is that if I have a few minutes free, now I can jump into Ultimate Team and I can make progress.
That I'm not gonna lie, that's really good.
I can practice dribbling
Because you know the game is long. You're waiting. Say your girl is getting ready and you're just waiting for her to finish up, but you can't start a whole match and then quit online. That would be key.
Yeah, I think this is one of the biggest changes we've ever made. In 23, we're totally overhauling chemistry, and you'll have more variety than ever in how you build your squad. So we focused on making it more authentic with how we're doing positioning, more intuitive with how your players are going to link on the pitch, and really just enabling a lot more experimentation and variety when it comes to building your squad.
Now, one thing I noticed about this screen is that there's
so far I definitely like how that sounds. There's a lot of times you want to build your dream squad in a certain way, but because of silly little stuff, like these are world-class players, bro. What are you telling me? They can't play together with cohesion, like with chemistry? They're ballers. Oh, because they're not from the same country or the same league, that means that they can't understand the game and have a good, you know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. So I'm actually excited about them saying that.
Positional links are gone. Players can now link across the entire pitch. Your left back and your right back are linked. Your goalkeeper and your striker.
Because that's a fact.
Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold, for example. This is an iconic duo, a real threat in the Premier League. In 23, they can now build chemistry towards each other.
Good.
The same thing works when you're building hybrid squads. You'll be able to link up your striker, Mbappe, with your defenders from PSG or France.
Because it should matter, bro.
So there's a lot more options now.
We're all friends, you know. Okay, from center back position, you're looking for me as a striker for that ping.
Links and green links.
So I'm noticing that every player has 3 diamonds on them. Does that represent the chemistry?
Yeah, it
so
looks like it.
Can now have between 0 and 3 chemistry. 0 being the minimum and 3 being the maximum.
So what they see on this
so
is
they lessened it. It used to be 10.
Figure out how much chem you're getting for each player.
Yeah, so this will be your reference point for how you build chemistry. Each nation, each club, each league in your squad will be represented in this left panel, and you'll build chemistry towards the thresholds for each of these.
Okay.
As you add players, you'll start working towards these thresholds and unlock chemistry for that nation, league, or club.
So are there any changes to position?
I like that.
The first big change is that most players will have a secondary position.
Okay.
The secondary
so you can put them there and it won't affect their
where they
chemistry.
play in the real world.
So let's take João Cancelo, for example. Sometimes he plays at left back for Man City, and then other weekends he plays at right back. So he'll have a secondary position.
So I think that's the perfect example. For the first time,
this literally goes back into what I'm saying. As professional players, bro, if this guy has played a different position in his life, or that's the type of player he is, what do you mean he can't do that in the video game and it's going to cost chemistry and it's going to kill this or that? It was so dumb. It made no sense. These guys are world-class players, bro. They know how to play ball. They can play more than one position and not take a chemistry impact or not impact the player beside them. Like, come on.
now position change from the left side to the right side of the pitch or vice versa. That means Cancelo could switch from being a right back to being a left back in your squad. And it's also a really cool way that you can differentiate unique players. So Cancelo, based on what he does in real life in City, you can now reflect that in game as well.
So could players
so they give you a card to do that.
Yeah, so players can have up to 3 secondary positions, and most will have at least 1. If a player is out of position, they will always have 0 chemistry. And at 0 chemistry, there are no more negative attributes. They're still going to play at least as good as their base stats. So you've got a lot more options for trying out players without having to rework your entire squad.
That's really good.
So now let's talk about icons and heroes. How do they help with the chemistry of the team?
So icons and heroes always get a unique benefit.
Shit, I'll never be able to see.
Not changing with 23. Icons and heroes, as long as they're in the right position, will always be at full chemistry. On top of that, icons will count as 2 players towards their nation, and heroes will count as 2 players towards their league. If you play an icon or hero out of position, they're going to be at 0 chemistry. Now remember, at 0 chem, players won't have negative attributes, so they're always going to play at least as good as their base stats. So you can try out icons.
I mean, for an icon,
if you just want to see what they play like in that squad.
So everybody's been talking about crossplay, and I want to know how.
This is very interesting. this is very interesting for the sole fact that last year they made it such a big deal about even FIFA on PC, that like, oh, for it to run smoothly or look really good, like you'd need high graphics, like a big graphics card and stuff like that. So now I'm very interested in the first time doing this. I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen, because you know when things are new, there's always a lot of glitches, man. So definitely kind of nervous about that. I am very bored of not being able to play FIFA or any football game. So I'm actually nervous that they're going to mess this thing up, and I hope they don't, to be honest. But you never know.
So what that means for us is that we're adding crossplay to all of our 1v1 modes. So if you're playing on the same generation of consoles as someone, you're going to be able to match up with them. So that means our PlayStation and our Xbox users are finally going to get to battle head to head. What that also means is that we're introducing crossplay to our friendlies modes as well. So if you have friends and you want a bit of a friendly competition from platform to platform, you're going to be able to do that now.
And what does that mean for the transfer market?
We have one global transfer market for most players. So if you're a FUT trader, you should pay attention to this, because it means there's going to be more content for you to play with and more people who are going to be competing on the transfer market as well.
So in terms of draft, FUT champions, and rivals, will that be crossplay as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So all of our 1v1 head-to-head modes are going to be crossplay.
Wow, this is very interesting.
Global leaderboards. So for the first time in Rivals, you're going to look at the Elite Division and see players from other platforms to compete for that #1 spot. But you can also toggle it to only look at your platform.
That's going to be like Call of Duty, where they're like, oh, he's a PC player.
Is spending time customizing my stadium. Is there anything new?
Honestly, I think these
we're making upgrades
customizable stadiums, sometimes like the stuff they do are like so corny.
We've got new animated,
like, what the hell do I need that in the corner of my stadium for?
Animated tifos as well. So how you can customize
so ugly.
the stadium is going to look so much better in FIFA 23.
They low-key tried to turn this shit into 2K.
Is there anything coming for FUT?
Bro, World Cup, bro, this FIFA is
in FUT this year, but I can't.
FIFA literally has the weight of the world on its shoulders. Like, literally, the World Cup is in this one. Like, this is the last FIFA. You guys have to perform. The game has to perform, bro. It has to be good. Like, this is your last game, so you're gonna go out like so embarrassing. FIFA 22 could not have been the last FIFA, bro. I think they collectively sat down and like, yo, this thing is garbage. We need to rework some stuff. If we go out like this, like, you know, it's embarrassing, bro. As I said, I've played FIFA from Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, arcade style FIFA. FIFA 22 is by far the worst thing I've ever played in my life. Honestly.
Anything else? So stay tuned.
Well, I mean,
why aren't you gonna say anything? And
did get a lot of great
I hate that move.
Details on FIFA Ultimate Team in FIFA 23. We heard
the little
brand new mode, FUT moments, a brand new chemistry system.
I don't think Moment's gonna be anything crazy. I do like the new chemistry. Crossplay is cool.
Of course, visual customization that is gonna make your stadium look incredible. Aslan,
yeah.
Richard,
I care about that.
And I'm looking forward to FIFA 23. And back to you, Derek.
Cheers, everyone. Stuart and I will make sure we provide the perfect chemistry off the pitch all season.
Let me be like brutally honest with this one, because I think this game's gonna be trash. I really hope it's not. But past FIFAs have showed that they actually cater to like an equal playing experience of people that might not know how to play football. Because a lot of these guys that are the best players in the world at FIFA, they don't know how to play football. Some of them never even played. So it's kind of weird that, you know, they can beat it's just the mechanics. It's just abusing mechanics and stuff like that. Like, this game is so anti-football. As I said, why would you want your goalkeeper to run up the field as a challenge? Like, stupid. You know what I mean? Like, represent football and like let fans of football enjoy the game, bro. But as I said, I'm not hopeful, but I don't expect much from them, but I am really hopeful, because deep down I really want a good football game. But as I said, we'll see. But till next time, guys, peace.